If you would subscribe to the live screen sharing room on DAX and watch every day the live trades I do on time during the market hours, the first hour of cash trading and then US session, and why I'm taking these trades, you can go on my Twitter page here at this name and click this on the pin tweet here, this link which will prompt you to a PayPal subscription service which is have a small description here, and the first 2 days is free, then you can have free cancellation if you wish so, and then it's just 19 euros a month. So if you click login here, then this will prompt you to a subscription details, and then you will need to let me know about this so I can send you the password, and so you can be able to log in every day and watch the live screen sharing. Or you can just go to my YouTube channel here, which I upload every day the video after what happened after the European cash market closes, and this is the link here of the everyday recording after the market closes. So this is just free, you can feel free to go here and just watch this. Okay, hello. So today we opened within yesterday's range and value area here. We need to see if price can go above initial balance high and holds for a move up to 800s, then yesterday's high. Perhaps we will see a balanced day today. Although if we have a look again on the medium term picture here on the 30-minute chart, we are just at 800s level here at this midpoint of this medium term consolidation. So it's key to see price holding above here if we want to see a move up to 900s. In case of a pullback, we need to see price holding at 700s here. Then this will be a nice long opportunity as well. So we need to see which side the market will go now. Also, if we're gonna have a look on the weekly profile here, you can see yesterday is the weekly breakout higher. And now we need to see if we manage to hold above this level in order to move up to 900 level. Of course, this can balance here today as well. So let's see. So price balancing in the midpoint of initial balance, need to see if we have a retest at initial balance high, and if it manages to hold. Otherwise, if it fails, will be great short here, although better give it some time to see what it does at the edges of the range here. Initially some resistance here, so let's see. Initially the short position here at 69s, anticipating this resistance here failed, market failed to go above here, so looking to see if we take out initial balance low, then eventually down to 736, yesterday's value area low. Let's see if this happens. Flatten the short position here for a few points, no reason to hold this. Let's give it some time to see what it does at initial balance high, and if it goes there. Failed to extend lower so far, and just within mid point of initial balance here. So let's see. Initially the long position here in anticipation price will break out initial balance high and will go test yesterday's high and value area high here at 815 or so against the midpoint here. So let's see if this happens. Out of the long here immediately as soon as I enter, price reversed, so not sure if I would like to trade this. Let's give it some time. Just failing to even extend and failing before the initial balance levels. So this is the long position here against initial balance low in anticipation that price will just fail at the edge of the balance here. So let's see if it goes towards the other side of the range now. Out of the long position here, flip to short. This level in initial balance low is key to have resistance and extend lower, although cannot trade like this infinite amount of times as price failing to extend higher and lower. So we need to see if eventually will give a move lower towards 730s, 736 here at yesterday's value area low. Yeah, seems failing to extend here again, so out of the short here. Gave it a go and short it once again here, although this is very choppy here, trying to extend, failing and reversing. So if we consider VWAP and failure at initial balance high, then this should trade lower towards 700s. Okay, so we had a double bottom here to the tick once the second 30-minute candle opened. Very tight range though, unless you are prepared to that the range will be just a balanced range and so tight and scalping 10 points or so, 20 points here. This is not easy to trade. For example, I was position here for a breakout towards the highs, immediately reversed, then a few short trades here for breakdown, nothing happened, so better stayed out of this and price just range at this very narrow range. Of course we had a weekly breakout yesterday, so perhaps price will balance here until it finds any kind of retest at the highs sometime during the day later on. If this happens, would like to see 800 area here. If price goes up there to see what it does, perhaps it's a very nice short opportunity due to the fact that price will remain balanced and this is just one edge and price will just reverse towards the midpoint. So we need to see how this will be, how the range have expanded and if it have expanded during the US session later on. Also we had Fed Chair Yellen speaks and market perhaps waiting to hear some guidance about the pace of rate hiking for the coming year, for this year in the forward guidance. So hopefully later on will be better ranges and perhaps we see some nice failure up to the highs, maybe. Okay, so here we got a few hours later, you can see market has this massive range of 30 points or so. This is one of the tightest ranges I've seen and price just generally going nowhere. Of course we had yesterday this weekly breakout here. So one way to trade this is to wait for market to fail once again at 54s, even if it goes lower then comes back above, then can go long for like 10 points, 15 points trade for price to reverse just in the midpoint. Also if price extends up to initial balance high and high, which is the high of the day as well, 782s, need to see if it fails there to go short for price to reverse just at the midpoint. This is a clearly balanced day, although on a very tight range, failing every attempt to extend either side. If for any reason price goes up to yesterday's highs, 810s, we should see if it fails there. This would be a great trade location for a short, for price to reverse back inside. Not sure if it will extend that far though. Also we have Fed Chair Yellen speaking in 34 minutes, so basically this is why market is just narrow ranging, waiting to see any forward guidance about the rate hiking of the Fed. So we need to see in 35 minutes if we have any interesting move or not. So initially the long position here just against initial balance low, because price is just raising at this and respecting this level, so stop just below here for 3 points or so. So let's see if this can go up to VWAP perhaps. So price held support initially here and just resistance at the midpoint of the first hour of cash trading range to the tick here. This is very small trading, works for like 3-5 points or so. So we'd like to see if this will be able to hold the initial balance low and just trades above VWAP, then initial balance high. If we have a look on the 5-minute chart here, you can see I've zoomed in the chart here. Of course this is like 30 points or so range, So we can see these little tails here at initial balance low. Then of course we have the 54, the low of the day, the low of the first hour of cash trading. So if this support will hold here, we would like to see this eventually up to the other side of the range, and also see if it's possible to short this if it goes up here, but of course needs to go there first. Out of the long trade here, price just below initial balance low, need to see if it holds 54s here. I gave it another go here at 63s and went long here just below initial balance low for 3-4 points of risks. Let's see if it manages to hold support here and eventually again the same scenario goes up to initial balance high. Scale out already here, part of the first target. Still have more to scale out once price, and if it goes towards 780s initial balance high and high of the day. Basically the way to trade this is every 3-5 points you can scale out, risking another 3-5 points, and just expecting less range, and eventually price to go to the other side of the day's range. Okay, so scale out further the position here, still longs in 62s. Now we need to see if we have any impact of the price due to the announcement. Flatten the long position here for 10 points, a few targets here, nice little trade. There's nothing more to expect than this. It would be nice if it went up to 720s, but still failed to spy new lows here. So let's see if we manage to go below and make a new low for the day. So you can see the importance of these initial balance levels. You can see how many times this held support to the tick or even failed to extend lower than immediately above. Here was a nice trade location to go long. Of course I haven't placed it, so let's see if it gives another retest here perhaps. And also what this will do at the initial balance high if it fails here for a short opportunity. Okay, so I guess that was the trade here, the best one so far. Haven't managed to take it though, I was in front of the screen, missed it. But although it was a part of the plan, 54s here, this is the low of the day and the first hour of cash trading low here, this blue line. Great level to enter long here, could have captured nicely 20 points or so. We're not talking about anything major, so let's see what price will do here at the highs though. If another resistance here happens, and then we'll try to go short here. Okay, so here we're a few minutes until the European cash close. You can see once more support here to the tick at initial balance low, price just bounce. In days like this, if you are happy to trade for small scalps and trade against the ranges, can make a really nice PNL, although you can always do not always have to trade. So hopefully tomorrow we'll see some range expansion, and need to see if we break out further upside from 800s. Also, if we have a look on the weekly profile here, since this breakout from yesterday, the previous week's high, now just consolidating above. So we need to see if we manage to rally up to 900. This will be a nice breakout trade. We need to see if it happens and which day it will happen during this week.